Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. So let's get open for business here, and let's wake up those football gods. Wake up here, guys. Wake up. Man, it is Thursday night. Right now, we have the Raiders going off against the Chargers right now. The Raiders have already punted, and the Chargers have the ball, and they're driving down the field. We'll see what we're going to see. You know, I was sitting here talking to my wife today, and I was just thinking about this season, 2020, with this game in Vegas. To think that they built that brand new stadium in Las Vegas, the new stadium with the Rams, and not to be able to have fans in there, man, this sucks. This sucks when you think about how great those two places, those venues must be, and to turn around, wow, what a pitch. Nice way. Hubert, he's aware. Nice pitch to get out of trouble and pick up a few yards. Anyway, it's just sad that they've got these great stadiums and can't put people in them. And the Cowboys, of course, we have the attendance record for this year where we got people going to see games that really stink. Darren Woodson, hopefully will get put into the Hall of Fame this year. The Dallas Cowboys leading tackler, a 3-time Super Bowl winning guy, a guy who's been there and understands what it takes to win. This guy has literally he's doing a whole lot of talking right now, has literally put it out there as far as Dak Prescott goes. And I love this because I'm a Dak Prescott fan. Okay. You know, I listen to a lot of these fans out there that say, oh, Dak is trash. You know, we're better off with somebody else. Let's draft a guy and everything else. Let's just get a first-round quarterback. You can't win with a fourth-round quarterback. Okay. Yeah. Well, tell that to Tom Brady, who was in the 6th round. But anyway, here's exactly what Woodson said. I firmly believe that Dak Prescott is the future of this organization. You know what you're getting with Dak. You're getting a tremendous leader. You're seeing the loss of not having him on the field. Every time they roll out Andy Dalton, I look at Dak every time and say, man, you're getting paid more money. They can't play without this guy. He makes this offense go. I'm tired of hearing these believers that say that Zeke makes this offense go. No, this is Dak's offense. This is the guy that you build around. I wouldn't mind paying Dak and taking care of him and then getting rid of some of the other assets that you have. I don't think you have to get rid of your other assets, although there's some guys you look at and say, are we getting value in return? And that's a roll of the dice. The reality is you can do anything you want to if you really, really want to. Let's take example when you say, oh, you can't pay Dak Prescott. You know, if you do that, you're not going to be able to have a team. But take a look at the Colts right now. The Colts paid Phillip Rivers $25 million. You're like, yeah, well, that's 25. You know, that's chump change in comparison. Yeah, but they're also paying Jacoby Brissett as his backup 22. They're spending $47 million on their quarterback situation. And guess what? They have a pretty good team right there that's probably going to be in the playoffs. So you can't tell me that you can't pay a quarterback and think that you're going to get things done. Now, does that mean that you can just go ahead and pay everybody? No, you can't pay everybody, but in some regards, you shouldn't be paying everybody. Too many times, this is history repeating itself. This is the same stuff that the Cowboys did back in 2010s. The 2000 singles, I guess you call it. It's the Miles Austin. Oh, we can't live without Miles Austin. Let's pay him big time. Oh, Marion Barber, who wasn't even a full-time starter, who you looked at his style of play and said, he can't last but so long. We gave him a $54 million contract. Jay Ratcliffe, Terrence Newman, DeMarcus Ware. We just kept going through. You get a big check, and you get a big check, and you get a big check, and you get a big check. You understand that the key thing is the quarterback and the offensive line to keep them upright. But they can get this Dak Prescott deal done. And coming the very near future, once we get past COVID, once the NFL does this television contract, there's going to be money galore out there to go ahead and do what you need to do. Now, a lot of people will say, it's a lot of money you pay for D-Law. Well, D-Law started off kind of slow. He was kind of nicked up, but he has come on, and you start seeing him become a force again. You're looking at his contract and say, okay, that's not so bad. A lot of people have said, Amari Cooper, man, trade Amari Cooper. Don't pay that guy. Well, the reality is his contract really is this year and next year. After that, you can let him go. However, he's the quiet assassin. That guy has been Mr. Consistency all season long. In fact, I thought for sure that he had a chance at making the Pro Bowl because when you look at it and think that he's on pace for over 1,100 yards without Dak Prescott and having his third year in a row with the Cowboys, that he'll be over 1,000 yards, you look at that and say, that's a pretty good guy. So you look at those two contracts and say, okay, that's not so bad. And even Jalen Smith, where we say, Jalen Smith is stealing money, his contract is still only about $10 million a year. There's other guys on our team that are getting paid that kind of money that aren't even doing half as much as Jalen Smith. Not that I'm saying Jalen Smith is doing great things. And I kind of wonder with the statement that Jalen Smith said today, just realizing that our 7 o'clock Central Time game got flexed to 12 o'clock Central Time. The Chargers just scored the first touchdown. They get first blood. Didn't realize that our game had been changed. Did you know that? Jalen Smith was like, what? You mean our game's not Sunday night? I don't know how he didn't know. Well, Jalen Smith didn't get that memo. But his comment on that was, well, if the owner ain't mad, then why should I? And I'm wondering if this is the Dallas Cowboys mentality. If it's only about pleasing the owner as opposed to the coaches, if your only thought is if the owner is happy, then I don't give a rat's ass about anybody else. Right? That's what the quote said. Well, if the owner ain't mad, then, it's just a business. It's kind of like, the fuck? I don't understand this play. I'm getting old, okay? Well, the Dallas Cowboys are losing NFL money. That's why they flex the money. Well, no. I'm hoping it was actually sending a message to Jerry Jones. You got to do better, because the Cowboys are still a big draw. You're watching them because you want to see them fail. All the people who hate the Dallas Cowboys are watching because they like seeing them lose. Oh, let me go watch Mark Holmes to see if he gonna cry. Yeah, that's what they're doing. But I don't understand this new age football player today. To me, there's nothing. I hated losing. I mean, it's just like something inside of me would die when we lose, and I just can't accept it. There ain't no way in the world I'm gonna be happy with us being losers. I'm gonna be doing everything I can to change that stuff. But we'll see what happens with the 49ers. We got 3 games left to the season, and we'll see what it's gonna be. But I believe, like Darren Woodson and all you assholes out there that are saying that Dak is trash, get rid of him, he's a bum. I'm going to listen to Darren Woodson. I think he knows a lot more than you do. So with that being said, I'm going to check y'all later. And I'm going to watch a little bit more of this Raiders game, and I'm going to work on editing my video that I'm working on. Ooh, it's some cookies. We talk about cookies. All right. Peace out.